Welcome into Outkick the show. I hope all of you are having fantastic Wednesdays wherever you may be across this great country or this great land. We got a lot to get to, and I can't wait to get rolling with you. Right off the top, thank you for making July the best month in Outkick history. I humbly request that if you are a huge Outkick fan, as I know many of you are, that you dive into the Outkick VIP. We just had to order thousands of more copies of my most recent book to sign them for all of the VIPs that are signing up. So if you are signed up as an Outkick VIP, you will get an autographed copy of my book. If you have not yet gotten your autographed copy of my book, it is because they literally had to go back to the printers because we have signed up so many different thousands of you to be Outkick VIPs. So, you will get books. I am personally signing them all. I just went and shipped off the last 250 copies that we have. And so, I encourage you to all go sign up today for Outkick VIP. Autographed copy of the book, the right to comment, Outkick message board, private Zooms with myself and Jason Whitlock. And as if that were not enough, we have got also Outkick VIP phone line. All of that moving in a positive direction. All right, speaking of moving in a positive direction, coronavirus cases are declining. The death rate never got to where the Corona Bros were hoping it was going to get, anywhere near it, in Florida, in Arizona, in Texas. That's because they don't have an incompetent governor in Andrew Cuomo. And as a result, the world is getting back to normalcy. The Corona Bros told you, oh my God, Florida's going to be a disaster. Oh my God, Texas is going to be a disaster. Oh my God, Arizona is going to be a disaster. And it didn't happen in any of those places. In fact, all three of those places ended up with a fraction of the death rate of New York. And as a result, we are rapidly getting back to normalcy there. We are rapidly getting back to normalcy across the South. And more normalcy is headed in our direction. Oh, you know what I just happened to see? Somebody complaining about a topic. And do you know what happens when I happen to see somebody complaining about a topic? Clay Kyle brings out the gun and wipes somebody out forever. The great thing about owning your own business is you get to choose every topic. That's the way it works. When you own your own business, you get to do what you think makes the most sense. You don't have to clear with anybody else. There's nobody else who's a boss. I'm the boss, and I choose the topics, and somebody just got wiped out. Right off the top of the show. Complain about the topics, you're done. You're wiped out, gone forever. So, Florida, the peak's reached. Peak is reached in Arizona. Peak is reached in Texas. Peak is reached all over the South, and the Corona Bros are crushed because we are on the backside of this much smaller outbreak than the first one we had. And I believe and hope that we now have herd immunity like we have in New York, but at a fraction of the cost going forward. So, fingers crossed that that is going to be the positive direction that we are headed. Also, let's dive in to the Big Ten schedule. The Big Ten officially announced their college football schedule this morning, much to the chagrin of the Corona Bros, who are still running around complaining because they've lost the battle with the NBA. They've lost the battle with Major League Baseball. They have lost the battle with NHL. They have lost the battle with every sport so far. And so the only sport that the Corona Bros can get canceled at this point is college football. So they're forcing all of their fire on college football. And college football continues to move in the direction of playing. The Big Ten released their schedule. First game would be played on September 3rd, which is very soon. And the last one will be played on November 21st. And Michigan-Ohio State will be played on October 24th. Positive here is at least Michigan is not going to lose in November to Ohio State this year. Positive, they're going to lose before Halloween. This is the earliest that Michigan-Ohio State has been played since 1933. The Big Ten title game is still set on December 5th. I can make jokes about Michigan losing because my wife is a Michigan Wolverine alum, and she is utterly defeated by the Wolverines' failure every year. Was this 6 years in a row for Jim Harbaugh? Somebody update me. Will this be a sixth straight loss for Jim Harbaugh to Ohio State when it gets chalked up on October 24th? I believe it's 6 in a row. Might be 5, but I think it's 6 in a row for Jim Harbaugh against Ohio State. He still has yet to win. I know it's not 9 yet. I think it's 6. I think it's 6 in a row for Jim Harbaugh to Ohio State. So that is a positive. Props to the Big Ten for getting out their schedule and being able to continue to roll. PGA. We got the PGA Championship going on this weekend in the San Francisco Bay Area. I'm excited about this. Starts tomorrow. Going to be in prime time. I don't know if you guys have realized this yet, but the PGA Championship this year, because it's on the West Coast, because it's in San Francisco, is going to be on prime time. Primetime television on ESPN Thursday and Friday. Primetime on CBS on Saturday and Sunday. This is phenomenal. That means the champ will be crowned around 10 on 10 p.m. Eastern on Sunday night. The PGA ratings are going to be through the roof. I keep hammering this home because I think it's significant. Last week, the PGA was the highest rated show in all of sports on television. All right? Consistently. This week, it's going to blow everybody out of the water. And I don't think it's a coincidence that the PGA, which is the least political of all of the sports going on right now, is going to dunk on the NBA, which is the most political of all of the sports going on right now. And as a result, the PGA is winning. Not because they're taking some political stance that I agree with, because they understand that they're in the business of entertainment and they're not trying to make political statements all day long, every day. I also think the PGA benefits because they look the best on television of everybody. It doesn't look that much different. In fact, you can even argue a golf tournament is better without fans because you can better see the course without fans present than you can if the fans are there. I can make an argument for you that golf is more entertaining to watch on television without fans present because you can actually see the golf course without having the fans all crowded around. You can see the golf ball land. I mean, I know it's kind of fun every now and then to watch a fan get hit by a golf ball, but I think in general it's as much fun, if not more fun, to have no fans present. Because like, for instance, on the 18th green, instead of everybody all gathered around and having the grandstands and everything else, which can impact where the ball goes, instead the hospitality tents, everything else associated with that, to me, arguably, it's a lot in the middle of the breakout session and everything else. So I think all of it works in a very positive direction in general as you break this down. I got to be fast now because Whitlock just called me. Whitlock is on his way to my house to come cook. He just called me and he said, "Hey, I want to cook. Do you have a fully equipped kitchen?" I said, "I've not cooked in my kitchen." We'll call him back here in just a sec. Several other things. The Bruins have photoshopped out a police logo, and as a result, this is an awful idea. Did you guys see this? The Boston Bruins photoshopped out a police logo on their respective Instagram accounts. It was a Boston police logo. Can you imagine the outrage on a player's t-shirt? Can you imagine the outrage if they had photoshopped out a BLM logo or anything else? This is how crazy the world of sports has gone, that right now we have teams photoshopping out police logos because they are concerned that they might offend people. This is one of the most ridiculous things I have ever seen. By the way, if you guys want to DM Whitlock or tweet Whitlock, tell him I'm finishing the show and I will call him in like 4 or 5 minutes. He just tried to call me during the show. That's why the Facebook account bleeped there for a sec. ESPN subscribers have plummeted 6% in the most recent quarter. Bloodbath. Worst quarter for ESPN subscriber loss of all time. There used to be a lot of people out there who would argue with me when I said that ESPN was a bubble that was on the verge of being popped. Now the bubble has officially popped. ESPN has gone from 100 million subscribers down to around probably getting close to 75 million subscribers. And so this in and of itself is the biggest drop in subscribers, percentage of overall subscriber base that we have ever seen in the history of ESPN existing. Their business is collapsing insanely fast. That's why they're trying to get everybody over to the life raft at ESPN, the digital arm. But this is wild to think about, a 6% subscription collapse. Joe Rogan said about Joe Biden that he has mental issues and that he is hiding for his presidential campaign, that he has mental acuity issues and that he is hiding for his campaign. One thing that needs to happen, regardless of whether you are a Republican or a Democrat, the debates 100 billion% need to happen, all three of them. Joe Biden needs to be out on that stage alongside of Donald Trump, and all voters need to be able to assess both of their overall ability to process information and handle high-stress situations for a 3-hour debate. Both of these guys are older. Joe Biden will be 78 and seems to have mental issues. There have been lots of issues bandied about with Donald Trump associated with his cognition. And so we need to have at least 3 debates. Honestly, I think we need more than 3 debates because there hasn't been any real campaigning going on for months. But Joe Biden cannot dodge the debates. We need to see Biden on the stage going up against Trump, whether you're a Republican, a Democrat, or an independent. My agent, I've had 2 agents in my life. Both of them have retired from being agents. My agent, one of the best, if not the best agents in the business at CAA, Nick Khan, has decided to become the number 2 man at the WWE. This is big. He's now number 2 beneath Vince McMahon. Nick Khan, brilliant guy. And I think he may one day end up the CEO of WWE. But I am a shareholder. I actually love this move. You guys know that I've been a shareholder for WWE for a long time. Nick Khan negotiated all of the business deals with the WWE to get them even wider exposure, a lot more money. I think this is a tremendous hire by Vince McMahon. I believe Nick Khan will do a tremendous job there. Congrats, if he's watching. Congrats, Nick. You did a good job representing me. I know you're going to do a great job representing the WWE as well. Somebody just said they want me to block them. There you go. I happen to see it. You're dead. One more thing. We got to worry about false positives. There are way too many false positives out there that exist in the world of the coronavirus. And this is going to be a big deal for sports as well. And we just saw Matthew Stafford test positive for the coronavirus and not actually have it. We got an article up about it on Outkick. Kelly Stafford is absolutely beyond a shadow of a doubt correct that the NFL has to do a better job of ensuring that somebody has the coronavirus before they actually make the decision to go out and release the results. This is beyond a shadow of a doubt a major issue for all sports. We got to make sure that we don't have false positives and that everybody is actually tested accurately, positive or negative. All right, I got to give Whitlock a call back. I appreciate all of you. My name is Clay Travis. DBAP unless you need to SBAP. I appreciate all of you. Go sign up for the Outkick VIP. I will see you tomorrow on the radio program. No lock it in today because they got a Yankees game on instead. Kisses, DBAP, unless you need to SBAP. See y'all. Bye. Thank you, Facebook. Love you guys.